That is my plan for today. It is hard mode no pause day on Wednesday, so that means it's time to see if we can actually get some wins on hard no pause. I've been doing these streaks for a while, and I've been feeling like I haven't been able to make any progress. And one of the big things that I feel like I continuously underperform on or don't do as well as I'd like to is crew micro. So I thought today, instead of trying to just streak and bang my head against trying to get multiple wins in a row, let's do what pros do, and let's practice what we're bad at. So, since boarding ships, the last two streaks I've had end, I think were on boarding ships that I messed up micro on. So last week we had a Crystal B run that was going great, and then I screwed up the micro. So what I want to do is I want to not hard mode no pause random ship it. I want to pick some ships with some boarding and practice our micro. So I thought we'd start with the ship that got us killed last time, Crystal B, and do a run. What's up, Pablito? Do a run on the Crystal B and see if I can, practice and improve my micro to see what I could do to increase my chances of being successful when I have to board and, micromanage crew. Am I positive the OP viewerships aren't giving my skills a false sense of security? I don't understand that question. 100% FTL today. It is. That's what we're doing. One thing I want to practice is getting more automatic on Dolphin flips. And one time I have issues with that is when there's two dudes in the room. So on this room, it's right guy, then left guy, swap them. Okay, that one didn't work. There. That one worked, okay. They're in here, though. I think it would be this guy, and they'd swap, okay. You don't get to catch my live streams very often today. You get to see it from the start. Nice, welcome, Dave the Demon. Alright, well, I'm just gonna make this a normal boarding run where I try to be successful with boarding and micro correctly and use this as practice. So let's be a hero. Wow. Did he hit us 2 out of 3 shots while cloaked at 75% dodge? I'm so not surprised by that, actually. Good start. Good to start to the RNG. Hit me 100% of the time at 50% of the chances to hit me. Or whatever. Yay! Chance for double rewards and no double rewards. Cool. Great start. Yeah, I'm not sure what you mean, Laner, about when you say OP viewerships are giving me a false sense of security with my skills. I'm not quite sure what you mean by that. I was actually on Monday trying to practice crew micro in preparation for today. Alright, Nebula wouldn't give us an extra jump anyway, so that's fine. You gotta run with Crystal A, free pre-igniter, 2 halbers, and a full beam. I guess it's whole beam. You ruined into 3 rock sectors in a row. Okay, I can't understand that sentence. Scrap some of the debris. Alright, nice. Easier the ship, the less skill required. True. I mean, the ships are strong in the OP viewerships, but if you didn't watch Monday, I'm not sure if you watched on Monday, there were some pretty weak ships and weird mechanics that weren't as OP as, other ships. So it's not like every ship is just an automatic win. But they are definitely easier than hard mode no pausing vanilla ships. But I wouldn't say that playing those ships is lowering my skill level. Alright, how are we going to do this? Damn. keep that guy in the room. Might have to bring these guys back to heal them. And I might need to board with another dude. Yeah, okay, so we gotta heal. Okay. Run, that's not a word. I don't know, Pablito. I don't know if English is your second language, but I'm not understanding what you're trying to say. Sorry. Okay, let's do this. Get in this room. Should be able to finish this. Keep him in here. Damn it. Okay, this should work. We should have this now. Damn it, do a little bit more damage. Okay, we got there. We got there. Alright, so we took a little bit of damage from that fight. Could have been worse. Thankfully that guy's weapons weren't amazing, actually. I keep hitting W to send my people back, but because that's what it is in Trigon. Okay, so there's a store. We have 49 scrap. We really need an early weapon on this ship. Let's do one more jump than the store, though. Be greedy, so that hopefully we can get enough to get like a small something. I don't know. Damn it. Well, they insta got in that room. That's fine. We still win this fight. Okay, that fires. Let it hit. Cloak this. Alright, these guys are about to die. I'm going to lock the room down so I can get a weapon offline. Then I can send my guy over. Ah, shnikes. Wrong guy. God damn it. Alright, well, I think I just mismicroed and lost the run. Yeah, see. Restart. What could I have done there? God damn it, Burst Laser 2. What could I have done there? Move my guy over sooner, I guess? Maybe I should have moved my guy over sooner and just accepted the damage. Damn it. This is what I need to practice for, man. Situations like that. Like, he's got 4 shots. Maybe I should be sending my entire crew over for at the beginning. It's really frustrating because it takes forever, and so it takes me like a good 10 seconds before I can start the fight if I do it that way. Oh, you completed the Clash of Titans achievement. Congratulations, Pablito. Yeah, what's up, DM Colin? Alright. So against ships like that, should I just take the damage and get over there with my 3 crew at the beginning? I don't know. I need like Britnoff to tell me what he likes to do with this. I don't know. Okay, what is this guy? Come on, you fucking game. 7, you know what, if I'm gonna practice, I don't need to practice to get to that shit. There's nothing you can do against auto scouts. First jump, half power auto scout. F you, FTL, man. Alright. Come on, game. Give me some help. Give me some ships I can practice my micro on, not just you're fucking dead with the first jump. That's not the button I meant to press. God damn it. Okay, well, let's practice Dolphin flip here. That didn't work. Oh my god. Why is it not working? Why is the dolphin flip not working, man? Ugh. Somebody tell me how I'm supposed to know how to dolphin flip when freaking you don't know which position is the first room in a two-person room, man. God damn it. I'm trying to practice my micro and all I'm finding out is that there is no fucking consistency with the goddamn micro, man. What's up, Nietzsche? Like, why was that not working? I need to figure out how the goddamn dolphin flip works. The fucking dolphin flip. Okay, in an empty room. Which room is the first room? What is the first position? I guess it's... Okay, so that one's swapped. Like, this is so frustrating to try to improve your game. See, like right there, it didn't work. So I have to do the bottom one first. This one, I think the first position is there, so it'd be like this and this. So that swapped them. It's on enemy ships. Enemy ships. If I try it one way and it doesn't work, I just have to do the other way, which I tried to do that last fight and it didn't even work, man. Ugh. That is not the jump I meant to go to. Let's go across. Okay, so I can go like this. 1, 2, and then up, I guess. What's up, Mike Copley? Do you have any tips on how to know what room, how to do the dolphin flip correctly in rooms where you can't tell immediately what the first room is? Anybody in chat? I'm having the hardest time getting consistent success doing the dolphin flip. Because on enemy ships, it seems impossible to know which room is the first room, so you know which guy to... Like, I don't know which room is the manning station. Damn it. I don't even know how to ask the question. Like, I don't even know how to ask this question correctly. How do you do the dolphin flip on enemy ships? I guess that's the question. How do you do the dolphin flip on enemy ships? Because I can never tell which is the first position. It's a really good reward, by the way. Order on your ship is always console first, then top left, top right, bottom left, bottom right. On enemy ship, console doesn't matter. So it's always top left on enemy ship, is that correct? Console first, I understand that. On a room with no console like O2, is it always going to be the top one? So I would always do this guy first. Okay, so this one will always be top left. So I'd always do the top right first. No room. That one's not working, right? Okay. Sometimes I'm wondering if the selection is off. I'm sure I did that the first. See right there, it didn't work. I selected you first, you. Are you all seeing that? Are you all seeing that? This, it works. This, it works. This. Right there. That one right there didn't work. That one is not working and I did it the exact same. Why? Can anyone tell me why? Because that inconsistency is what's throwing me off. I go like this, then this, and it's not working. This, then this, it works. Why? Can anyone tell me? I need consistency if I'm going to get better at this. I need to understand why this is not working. I have this happen so often where I do it right, but it doesn't do it. It doesn't flip. Okay, I've done it like 3 times. Keep watching. Here we go. Right guy, shift, click, left guy. They swap. Right guy, shift, click. They swap. Right guy. They swap. They swap. It's gonna not work one of these times, and I don't know. There, right there. Right there. Do you see? I did the same exact thing over and over, and now they're not flipping. All I have to do is do it over and over, and eventually it's not going to work. You think I didn't deselect one of them? I don't know, man. Flipped, deselect. Flip, deselect. Flip, deselect. I did the same thing over and over, and it's not flipping. What did I do differently there? I need to understand this mechanic if I'm going to make any progress in trying to increase my micro, because this is consistently inconsistent. I'm doing it exactly the same every time. Deselect. Deselect. Exactly the same. When it didn't work, you think I'm selecting the room where a crew it didn't work, you think I am selecting the room where a crew it rather than a blank space. I don't understand that statement, Nietzsche. I don't know what that sentence is supposed to be. If I just keep doing the same thing over and over, eventually it stops working. I don't know what's different when it stops working. That one right there. What did I do differently that time? I think I'm selecting the room where a crew is rather than a blank space, as in your second click was over where a crew happened to be at that point in time. You have to click that second time on an empty cell. Second click. Which second click? I don't know. Wow, right there it didn't work at all either. So right there I'm selecting, and it's only got one guy, right? And I shift select the other guy. Right click, right click. That one worked. You're gonna look at the video, slow down, okay. That one I didn't do correctly. I wonder if I'm missing the shift. Maybe that's what's happening. Maybe I'm missing the shift. Because one thing you all don't see is when I do this second selection, I have to hold down shift. Maybe it's my micro. Maybe I'm getting mad at the game when I'm not hitting shift correctly. When you say second click, you mean the click to move them back into a room. Okay. I think it's my shift timing. Oh, how the hell do I turn sticky keys off? Turn that off. Effing turn that crap off. Okay. I think it's shift. I think it's shift that I was messing up. Because here's the thing, when you do this, and then you do this, you have to be holding shift down when you let go of the left click. If I let go of shift, like now and then do it, it's the timing of my shift. That's what it is. Yeah, because when I box them both, if I'm not holding shift, I wonder if I can hold shift throughout the entire second part of the move just to verify that I'm not screwing it up. Okay, now, yeah, I think that's what it is. I need to train myself. When I do the dolphin flip. After the first selection, I hold shift until I've done both clicks. Yeah, I can't do a quickly press and depress shift, because if I let go of the shift, that's when it's messing up. Boxing both of them when I select the second crew. Yeah, it has to be that. It has to be that. Okay. All right, now that that's probably part of the reason I failed the Dolphin flip before, is I let go of ship at the wrong time. So now, on enemy ship, what you're telling me is the enemy ship, the top left space is always the first space. So no matter what enemy room I'm in, if I want a Dolphin flip, I always choose the right crew first, then do this and swap them. Is that correct? Because this is the thing I have to improve on if I'm going to improve my crew boarding micro. Because our crew does not man enemy consoles. Okay. Alright, sell this. Sell this. Do you have any weapons I can buy? No, you have systems. Do I want systems? No, but I kind of want... You know what? I'm going to buy crew. I'm just going to buy an extra NG, so this gives me a 3-person teleporter. I'm going to get shield value. Okay. And if I hit F1P, that might be the way that I can quickly, instantly lock off a room. And this is what I wanted to practice today. This stuff that seems funky is what I really need practice on. So here, this, there we go. Dolphin flip it. Okay. Okay, that's nice. If I can improve my Dolphin flipping, I think I can improve my success rate on hard mode no pause on playing boarding ships. Sorry, your idea was a red herring. Is the only thing you could think of. No, it's I asked, so I appreciate you attempting to give me an idea. I don't know if we ever want to use that. Practice stuff is cool. Well, I need to. My best hard mode no pause streak so far since I restarted was 8. And I feel like I only got that because I had strong ships that didn't have boarding, or if I had boarding, I got really lucky. I need to be able to win even if I'm not really lucky. So I need to get this practice in if I actually want to improve and hit my goal, which is to actually get the cycle of every ship on hard mode no pause random ships. So 3, 4, 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, we can do that. Yeah. Okay. Do this early. Oh, that didn't work. Okay, they're not swapping. It's crap. Bring this guy back. I feel like I just miss microing right now. Could maybe use heal bomb, but I think we're good now. Okay, I was doing left first instead of right, so I was just, again, I was mismicroing. Right then left. It's the hardest thing to me is when I'm on enemy ships to know offhand. I just have to always go right first. Always right first. For some reason, I can't get that in my head. The requirement for renaming crew after a person in chat. The requirement is you ask. If you want to be one of the crew, just ask. And tell me which crew you want to be. Favorite track in FTL? I don't know. Rock and Lanius tracks are all really good. What's up, Contasul? Alright, so this is shield upgrade there. Okay, so we got our second shield. I need to get this down. Right first. Dolphin flip right first. Damn it. Well, this guy can't damage us, so the only way I could kill him... Ugh. The only way I could kill him would be to get him down to 1 health and let a shock come through. And no, I already sold the crystal thing, so never mind. There's no way to kill this guy. You want to be the pilot, Butters? Sure. I'll have to get you after this because I have to lead this sector. Or lead this fight. But often when you have an FTL idea, you'll make a test mod to try it out. Otherwise, maybe you'll never have a chance to learn it. Yeah. Cool idea. Combine your modding and your FTL playing skills together there. No, so, okay, all right. Okay. So I'm gonna dodge, bomb. Mistimed it. Okay, I don't actually want to flip these people, but if I did, I'd go like this, this, and do that. And it didn't work. What did I mess up there? I'd let go shift. Don't let go shift. Don't let go shift until after the second click. That's what I need to be automatic. That's what I need to get to be automatic right there. Don't let go shift. Don't do it. Don't let go shift. What I need is a fight where there's no fear of taking damage from the enemy so I can completely focus on practicing my micro. That's what I need. I need FTL to not have ships with, you know, flaks and bombs and missiles. I'll give you 4 fuel. 12 scrap. I basically sold my fuel for 3 scrap apiece. That is the same as a store, so that was not really useful at all. No mind control. Well, I think I want to get hacking instead of mind control on this ship. Okay, let's see. I'm thinking about buying a Zoltan. Could delay me finding a weapon, but it's cheap crew and it's power. I feel like getting cheap crew on this ship is actually very good, so I'm going to put you on engines. Yeah, they paid me literally market rate, yeah. So that was pretty worthless, honestly. I went to abandoned before and lost my crew. So when we lost this run before is because I had a choice of Zoltan or abandoned, and I went abandoned and lost my crew trying to board abandoned. So we just always go engineer, right? Empty jump is empty. Okay, 1, 2, 3, store. Hope we find an actual weapon. Abandoned, controlled by NG might work. There you go. That's nice. Free drone part to sell, gotta love that. Teleporter, okay. Alright, let's get 4 boarders. You don't need training, right? No. You a human. Hey, it's free crew. We don't say you to free crew on a boarding ship. Any free crew is good. I've already spent scrap on 2 crew on this ship already, honestly. There's Clone Bay. Alright, so is Clone Bay an insta-buy on one of these ships? Especially with Fuel Bomb, maybe it is? What does Hollow do on ships like this? Does anybody know? Or Necro? Do they get Clone Bay on boarding ships? You say absolutely not. Okay. This is missile defense, but we have cloak. I want to sell and just buy all the fuel. Is Clone Bay? Why is Clone Bay worse than Heal Bay? Or if not worse, why would you not consider that? Is it more important to get a weapon? You rarely switch. Insta-buy is nuts, though for no pause, you can consider switching more often. Well, this is all about no pause. I have no... I don't care at all what people do with pause. Yes, you want to be the pilot. Thank you. Sorry, I'm trying to do too much stuff at the same time. I know it's a lot for a lateral upgrade, but... Alright, I'm going to save for a weapon. I don't think the reason to not get it is because of the expense of the lateral upgrade. I think it's because weapon is more important than that. Yeah, sure thing, in it. Okay. Scrap recovery arm just sitting there? Yeah. Scrap recovery arm is almost a never buy in hard mode, in my opinion. Put you too far behind early. Necro says he usually only switches on boarding ships. You don't know if he always does it, such as in the case where you don't have a weapon though. You think I made the right decision? You're thinking about early game, specifically the 50 scrap? Yeah. This is one of the hardest things to me, trying to fine-tune my choices in hard mode no pause. Trying to fine-tune. I thought at some point somebody said on every boarding ship hard mode no pause you always want clone bay. But I don't think that's right. Like for instance, Lanius B, you wish you had a heal bay because you can't refresh your Lanius. But Necro says he usually only switches on boarding ships. Which this is 100% a boarding ship, of course. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. Far would say treated the same as with pause. I don't know, man. I don't know if I can get behind that. Okay. It's also difficult because I purposely don't watch other FTL streamers, so I don't... You know, I ask, what would this person do? Why don't you watch him? Well, I can't stand to watch more FTL than when I play it so much, so... Maybe I need to actually watch other people play FTL. Damn it. At least this is a good hack for us. There's no reason to go into shields. Fuck you, FTL. Fucking 80% dodge. F you, you shit game. And now I'm gonna hit by every missile. Gonna hit by every missile. Going into a fight with stuff broken and no cloaking. I still think I need to leave now. A couple weeks ago, I lost a run killing enemy ships with all my crew on it, so that's the only reason why clone pay would be good to have. I assume you mean that's not the only reason. There's lots of good reason to have clone bay on your boarding ship. Okay. Well, you're gonna become a virus, Inen, so sorry for that. Okay, he's got a heal bay. He can't get through my shield, so we're fine. I don't have to rush this. Can't get through my shield, so let's heal. We're immune, so I can practice my stuff here. Oh, he's got NG medbot. Okay. Go. Okay. There we go. Now you are a virus, so I don't know what to do about your name. If you want to stay as a virus or rename you away from virus. You can actually pause even if you play as no pause. If you switch the application to another one, FTL time on advance. Well, that's... I'm not gonna cheese pausing by saying, we're not playing no pause, as I continually go, oh, I'm in the menu, I'm not pausing while I think about my... You know, I'm not doing that. The virus is okay, okay. I mean, if I just say, oh, I'm playing no pause, but then continuously do this every time I need to think about a decision, that's to me cheating. Just cheating the no pause mechanics. Damn it, I messed it up. I was supposed to go here, then no? I miscounted. I thought I could get... Oh, I can get all my jumps. I just can't do it and go to a store. Was missing out a jump worth going to a store? Well, if it gets us a weapon, I think it is. Yeah. Long range scanners, but no weapons. Okay. Buy 1 fuel. So far, I think we've seen 3 stores and 0 weapons, so that kind of sucks. That kind of sucks. Look for the ship, and nothing. Cool. Alright. Engie gives us options. Alright, 4 store. Cool. Just Engie things. Another virus. Alright. Virus is gone to become another virus. It's great. This guy can do damage, so I need to kill his weapons before I finish the fight. At least get 1 weapon offline. If I get the ion offline, we're safe. Okay, now we can let them in. Wow, we got his entire weapon system down. Okay, not bad. Now we just gotta wait until they're about to run, do this, and then we're gonna practice this. There, still not super fast. Just a little bit of practice there. Okay. Hey, look at this! We traded our virus in for another virus. Virusception. It's amazing. No, I wish I could get 2 viruses. I wish that would actually give me another NG. Your main reaction to insta-buy is, in your opinion, almost nothing. Should be insta-buy if you're trying to win consistently. Always better to consider your situation carefully. True, true. When I say insta-buy, I don't mean actually, without looking at anything, just buy it. I mean, even after considering it, that's just always good enough to buy. I would say long-range scanners, if you don't have it, is almost an insta-buy. It might be the only thing that's close to being an insta-buy. Flak 1 in a store, maybe a close second. But there are definitely times when you don't buy a Flak 1. As much as it pains me to say that. Alright, finally weapons. Finally weapons. You rarely buy long-range scanners? Then I completely disagree with that playstyle, but okay. You rarely buy them. What on earth is your reasoning behind not buying something that guarantees you get more scrap in a run than you otherwise wouldn't get? I don't understand that. What possible justification does missing out on more scrap in a run? I don't understand that at all. Okay, so I need that to be able to use this. Or I delay it and get the ion blast. You know what, I think I actually do this. You don't need much scrap to win. You certainly don't need scrap long-term compared to short-term. Long-range scanners pays for itself with like 2 ship fights that you get. But I guess you do a lot of low scrap runs, right? So I guess I won't. You try to win with lowest scrap possible. I feel like... Yeah, opportunity cost for weapons and systems is more important. I don't know, man. Okay. I don't know. I guess I'm just gonna have to agree to disagree, because long-range scanners to me is like buying an NG. It will... As soon as you get one blue option with an NG, it pretty much pays for yourself. As soon as you get one guaranteed ship fight for long-range scanners, it basically pays for itself. I don't know. You'll buy it mid-game often. Okay, so you're... Again, I feel like you're talking about something different than what I'm talking about. I will buy it early game, but I could see the argument for saying not buying it before you get like a weapon upgrade on a ship that needs it. Okay, I can auto fire this. Hey, Pixelman, thanks for 2 months, so I appreciate that. And 5 gifted subs, thank you. Okay. Okay, I can't figure out, with no 4-person room, how do I make use of Dolphin Flip? Holy shnikes. Well, free flak 1 means we basically won this run. How do I Dolphin Flip when they're... I guess I do this. I guess that's what I have to do. I have to do that. That one didn't work. So I let go of shift. Okay, so I have to do it that way. So a 4-person room, if I want to switch my people around, I need to do it this way. I need to only select. I could even do like this. There. Long-range scanners are really good. You will buy them if you feel sure they won't stop you from buying something important. Okay. That makes me feel better than you saying you hardly ever buy it, because that to me, long-range scanners is literally the best augment in the game. You can make an argument for pre-igniter or something, but what is it that Britnoth said? Anything that gives you guarantees in a game that's this random is worth its weight in gold. That's why cloaking and hacking are the 2 best systems. Long-range scanners guarantees you get scrap. So, to me, it is literally the best augment in the game, bar none. Even though Zoltan Shield and Pre-Igniter are amazing, I would still probably take this over those 2 if I had to choose one. Okay, now I need 40 scrap to actually get weapons. It sure is a good thing I got that free flak right after I spent 60 scrap on weapons. God damn it, man. Stop taking my fuel. And I really want to give him this fuel, by the way, but I can't. I can't do it. I can't do it. You'd rather have Zoltan Shield or Igniter, though? Yeah, but they're more expensive, so I would still take this over because to me it's more efficient. Of course, this is hard to it's hard to say things like that in a game that's so, you know, it depends on the situation you're in. Okay, finally our cloaking worked there. Like, here's a question. Which ship would you which ship have I gotten more consistent wins on? Zoltan A or Stealth A? I'm pretty sure I've gotten more consistent wins on Stealth A, and I don't think it's because it's cloaking over Zoltan over whatever systems or weapons. I think it's because it's long-range scanners over Zoltan Shield. I can consistently get my ship upgraded when I have consistently know what I'm jumping into. I mean, fine. God, dude, there's some terrible, terrible jumps we're getting. Stealth has the best starting weapons in the game. Yeah, weapons are probably a big part of it too, but I think if you say it's just weapons, I think that's undervaluing how good long-range scanners are. If it had worse weapons... Well, Stealth A is just all around insanely good. It's got weapons, it's got cloaking, and it's got the best, in my opinion, augment in the game, so, nah. 40 scrap augment? Oh yeah, it also has Titan system, whatever it is. You're right, you're right. Okay, that ship's got everything, so it's not just the long-range scanners. It's not just the long-range scanners, that's true. Well, I guess I have to go to the store for fuel. What a shitty bunch of gems we just had. Reason you don't care about long-range scanners is that it doesn't help you be safe in a fight. Ah. Yeah, but what it does do is give you fights. I don't know. I don't know, man. If you had a full run of no fights, you would never win a run. I don't know. I think long-range scanners is just insane. All right, let me stop talking about this so I can focus on this run where I'm trying to practice my micro. I have been getting shit for jumps. I'm so behind in scrap. Big surprise, I did 2 NG sectors in a row. What am I at? I'm at 8, so I don't have extra power for these guys. I guess I hope for the thing where I gamble, whatever it's called. Annually search, this is the one I was hoping for. Okay, that's good. That means this one's probably not that. Now we can have Flakless Ion Blast. Yeah, let's fight the pirate. Oh, by the way, the pirate is a fucking Zoltan bomber with Zoltan shields and a heal bay. F you, FTL. Jesus Christ, this shit is stupid. Okay. I think we win this fight. I'm just gonna make sure they stay in the room when they try to run. Don't have cloaking up. I don't have cloaking, okay. Damn it. Alright, well, we're at full health, so that wasn't the end of the world. Still pretty bullshit that... Yeah, let's fight the pirate. By the way, that pirate is the strongest ship you fought in the last 8 sectors. I think I have 10% chance to one-shot a Zoltan shield. 10% chance to... I don't know what that means, because I don't think those... oh yeah, I guess you're saying if every flak shot hit. We did get through. Thankfully, with us just upgrading our weapons, we did get through Zoltan shields really quickly. That could have been way worse if we hadn't had our weapons upgraded. Yeah, it could have been way worse. Could have been absolutely way worse. We were at full health, so I'm still almost out of fuel, like we've been the last, you know, sector and a half. Thankfully, it didn't have drones. Yeah, I guess so. Instead of what? Heal bay? Can pirate bombers... Can ships like this even have drones? Okay, it's gonna be a half power. So getting 1 power won't do us any good there. Energy bombers have offensive drones, okay. Damn it. Cloaked the wrong thing. I heard a shot and I cloaked it. Alright. Hopefully I can keep them out long enough to get the missile offline. It's not looking like it though. Oh, thank God. Yes. Okay. Beautiful. Alright. We're safe. frickin' finally we got some damn fuel. Jesus. 5 fuel, thank goodness. Alright, he's shieldless, so let's attack this guy. And we want whole laser instead of flak here. Get the missile offline. Did we dodge that? I think we actually dodged that, which is pretty lucky. Alright, missile down. Okay, we're good. Hey, we actually got a dodge too. We can start hitting empty rooms now. Missiles still make you shiznizzle your pants anytime you see them. Yeah, missiles are broken. They're the most broken thing enemies can have. Anytime you see I mean, they're the #1 most imbalanced thing in the game is missiles to me. With how powerful they are for enemies and how useless or limited they are for the player. From the no pause crew micro, are there other things I'm wanting to develop? It's just making the right choices consistently. Like things like Britnoff, now that you're here. I had the option earlier before I got weapons to swap out heal bay for clone bay. When do I do that on a boarding ship? Is it these choices. There are so many ships, so many different decisions to make. On boarding ships, do I want to prioritize clone bay that highly, or do I wait till I get weapons first? Like, I don't know. It's mainly the decision making. It's better to cloak immediately after enemy ship fire the missile, or is it better to wait as close as possible to the moment to cloak it? I think the earlier is better, so it comes back faster. I think. You get clone bay because you don't have weapons, question mark. No, I'm just... Are you asking me? I don't know. It's hard to have discussions sometimes because I don't understand. I'm asking how important is it to get clone bay on boarding ships in general, and specifically in this ship. Would you wait till you get weapons before you consider doing that, or would you do it almost immediately, almost as early as you can, kind of thing? God, this guy is really strong. Fuck you, FTL. I swear I've gotten hit while at 80+% dodge like 5 times this run. Oh, he's breached. Yeah, got a dodge there at least. Fuck your missile. Get that. It's the only shit he keeps online. God damn you, stupid ass game. Give me a break from your broken bullshit. You're making a confused face. You want clone bay on a boarding ship because you want to board auto ships and you don't have weapons. Are you saying you don't like... I guess... Okay, my question is, do you think clone bay is good on boarding ships? Just full stop. Is clone bay good on boarding ships or not? I feel like we're talking about 2 different things right now. So you do like clone bay on a boarding ship. Would you get clone bay when you start with heal bay, like on this ship, for example? You always swap to clone bay if you can. Okay. Okay, then my next question would be how high priority? If you don't have weapons on your ship with heal bay like this one, would you buy clone bay before getting weapons? Is it high enough priority that you would delay getting weapons on this ship to get a clone bay? Yeah, I know, Mike Copley. I know that it's not always. That's the great thing about FTL. There's not one good answer. But Britnoff has far more experience than I do, so I like to get his takes on a lot of these things. I'm gonna get dodge. Depends if you can choose between a weapon and clone bay. Okay. Okay. Two people in. Okay, good. Perfect. Because my issue, the reason I'm asking is because earlier in this run, we had seen 3 stores with no weapons. We had a heal bomb, and that's the only weapon we've found so far. However, I did have the choice for clone bay, so I was debating on whether I just get the clone bay or continue to hope that I can get weapons online if I save my scraps. So those are the kind of situations where I'm like, I don't. Now it feels like we made the right choice because we gotten to the point where we have weapons online. However, we hadn't seen a store for like 3 sectors, or we hadn't seen a weapon in a store for 3 sectors, and I was getting antsy about being able to kill auto scouts. So I feel like it would have been a viable option to actually take the clone bay so I could at least board on auto scouts, you know? Okay. 2v1 him. Wow. Nice. Did that dodge count as training? I don't think it did. You'd probably swap to clone bay at the first opportunity if you saw no weapons. Otherwise, you're skipping all auto fights. Yeah, and that's kind of what I was worried about. I don't think I had to skip too many auto fights, but I did have to skip a couple. All right, here's a question: do I want to keep Virus on piloting, or do I want to move him over to dodge? We haven't got any dodge training, so 25% becomes. Is it still 25% if I do this? Yeah, I think I like that. So it gets my Zoltan on shields. And that's the conundrum I was facing. I was like, God, I'm having to skip auto scout fights. So buying clone bay on a ship where I have no weapon, you know, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yeah, well, I hope there's a store here, because otherwise I am running out of fuel here. I doubt we're gonna have a silly vice on this ship. Anytime you have a 4-person boarding, it's hard to have a person free to be on doors. I doubt we have a silly device. Well, that's a weapon system. That is a freaking weapon system. Dodge. Okay, heal bay is broken. It was broken. Okay, there we go. Now we're good. What do I have? Okay. So I need to lock you in. And I need to do... Messed up the shift. Okay, there we go. I did it right the second time. Gotta hold down shift or else I'm not gonna get the flip correct. Hold down shift, hold down shift, hold down shift. You've really got to read personalities on the ship. We all know that one person at work in a family circle that you definitely wouldn't want to ever clone in the event of death. Okay. Oh, did somebody ask about a question about balancing missiles? In my opinion, anytime anybody ever asks this, the only way to me to balance missiles is to give the AI less. You'd have to make other sweeping changes if you really wanted to balance them. I don't know what they'd be. Make them have a chance to not use missiles for the player or something. But I just think the simple answer is enemy AI ships should just have fewer missiles because they don't have the downside of having to go through an entire run without running out of resources. So yeah, so like DM Collins says, I think the way to balance missiles. I don't actually want to go drone control, do I? No, I want hacking. So here's a time when Clone Bay might be the time to get it. I'll make 4 fuel. I'm thinking about getting both backup battery and Clone Bay. Lets me do things like giant alien spiders. We can board enemy auto scouts. And if I want to get hacking as my other system, then yeah, I still will have close to the amount of scrap needed to do that. So let's go ahead and do it. I think we're strong enough now we can afford to make that change. Do I take an empty jump? Do we get 5? I don't think so. Am I scared of the dive in a nebula? Not really, but with my low fuel, I think I don't want to take that. So what I'm gonna do is repair one more, and I'm gonna skip the empty jump, even if there's a chance it was actually a ship fight. Okay. I'm gonna cloak the ion. So I could board the auto assault, but I'm not going to. Since we actually have weapons, I don't think we need to do that. And he chose the only weapon combo that could never get through, so that's cool. I think if he had had ion plus combat drone, there's a chance he actually did damage to us. Nice breach. I could get training here. Pilot. Yeah, let's get some training here. Oh, except that that's online now. Yeah, well, we just took damage right as I say we get training. He repairs right at the right time. Damn it. Okay. Alright, only 1 damage. Come on, give me some fuel, game. Jesus. How do I keep killing ships and getting 0 effing fuel, man? That's a half power. I have 11, so I'd have to buy 2 to get an extra power. Set backup battery, I don't want to do that. I think I want to get Clone Bay value is what I want to do. Backup battery. Okay. They're all hurting for gas too. Have I seen prices? Yes, actually I got gas the other day, so actually understandable, I guess. Arm the weapons. And wow, his weapons that he has online are insane. Okay. Fuck me, man. Okay. First lasers offline, we're good. Swear, say I want to practice my stuff here. So slow. I'm so slow at it, man. So slow at the dolphin flip, man. I'm trying to practice when I'm not taking damage, but ugh. Nice flip. I did one and then failed the other one. Now we spread their damage out enough. I think I'm gonna not clone them. Even that, I think Britnoth would say always clone them, but I'm gonna be more conservative than that. I want to keep their training if possible. Okay, no fight is good. It's always Mantis, right? It's never Zelton. Dolphin flop, yes. Look at that weapon system. Can we switch ships? I know, right? Can I kill your crew and take your ship? Is that our only store in the sector? That wastes 2 jumps, right? Because I go back and then have to go through. So what would be the ideal? The ideal would be like they have 6 fuel and hacking. If they have 3 fuel and no hacking, is the store worth? Do I have anything to sell? No. It's only a waste of 1. I feel like it's a waste of 2, right? Because I have to spend the fuel to get to it and then the fuel to get away from it. Maybe it is just a waste of 1. The only wasted jump is going back to my current node. Well, let's hope they have hacking and fuel. They have 5 fuel and they have hacking. Perfect. I think I can exactly afford that. Beautiful. Okay. Store is worth, I would say. What's up, Wambambola? How are you doing, my friend? Okay. So we want to insta-board weapons every time. Ugh, unless it's a... Okay. Put 3 guys in. Nice. Timed it right. Good. Then we let the last guy in. Then we lock him in. Good. Good fight. That was a good fight. I didn't do any dolphin flipping though. Just joined. How does this practice work? How does it differ from normal since you see hard but no pause? Well, we were practicing. I've been trying to figure out why I haven't been able to consistently get dolphin flipping to work. So I'm trying to dolphin flip. I assume you know what that is. Where you change where your crew are by doing this. And I was trying to figure out why I wasn't consistently getting to work. One thing we did figure out, as we were practicing earlier, is if you don't hold shift at the right time, then you won't select your crew correctly. And so I was doing this over and over and wondering why sometimes I would fail. We discovered that I was letting go of shift, like right now. Huh, that one even worked. Like right there, I let go of shift too early and they didn't flip because I didn't select them correctly. So it's practicing so that I get my micro more consistent. I think I do need to heal my crew for this one though. Going into another fight, you're fine. What's up, Quantum Finch? You freaking love the music from this game? You bought it plus soundtrack when it first released and still love it years later? Yeah, soundtrack. This has got to be one of the best all-time soundtrack games, man. Yeah. It's been useful so far. Honestly, I think I kind of might need a couple weeks of practicing this. But maybe if I do it, just spend all day today working on my mic. Like, I think what I want to do today is play a couple different boarding ships to practice the micro on different ships, hard mode, no pause. That way, if I get the ship in random, I'm not immediately screwed because I mess up my micro consistently. So I need to practice my hard mode, no pause boarding micro. That's just what I need to improve at, I think, to give me a better shot at making any progress in streaking. That is a weapon system. Now I'm going to send more crew over there, even if they're just NGs. Am I? Actually, I think we win this, so let's practice. There we go. It's a good flip. There we go. Got another flip in. It's good. Free halberd beam. Okay, very nice. What Ben Prentice soundtrack would I say? Wow, you're the second person who's asked my favorite song in FTL. I don't know. I like the rock and the abandoned soundtracks are both great. Let's just do a full reset right now, because we're gonna have fights all the time. So, what happened to the crystal weapons? What crystal weapons? This ship starts with 0 weapons, unless you're talking about the crystal augment, which is one of the worst augments in the game, except that it's great because it gives you scrap. It's an augment that requires you to take damage to get value out of it is not worth holding on to, in my opinion. Slug music's pretty good. It's not my favorite, though. Oh, you mean FTL versus Into the Breach? Oh, well, versus other albums? I don't know what other albums he's done, but none of Ben Prentice stuff that I've ever heard comes close to FTL. Into the Breach is good, but FTL is just on a whole other level. Having clone base super nice for the practice here, yeah. It was a great clip showing how amazing the Vengeance augment is. I hope that's facetious and it's a tongue-in-cheek thing. Which, coming from Crow, I would bet it would be a tongue-in-cheek thing. Is the clip something like it kills his own crew when he gets hit to take damage or something? That would be my guess. Nice. Problem is, I think... Okay, that's actually good. I messed it up. Got it. Haha! Yes! Yes! I dolphin flipped and save a crew, even though I have Clone Bay, which protects us. There's a good practice right there. That's the kind of thing I need right there, that practice. I was able to save him. I messed up the first time because I let go of shift too early. But then I just barely in time fixed it. So this is really good practice. This is really good practice for me. Rescue the airlock crew. Now get in the airlock. That's right. He runs Crystal out of the room so he isn't killed, and the shard kills him. Yeah. I think the worst thing about Crystal Vengeance is it often will like activate when you least want it to, like when you're trying to board and kill a crew or kill a ship, and then they hit you for damage and it goes in and kills the ship with your crew on it or something. You forgot that this ship starts with no weapons? Oh, are you talking about this one or Fed C? Somebody talked about Fed C. I don't know. On EDB, what is EDB? You were boarding in your shields, so you ran the human... Oh, that's probably Fed B. I was boarded in my shields, so I ran the human from weapons to shields to avoid the solar flare. He jumped out without healing him. Next jump, he hit return to stations, and as he was passing the one tile of medbay, hacking landed on medbay. Oh, God. Troll FTL. FedC is the worst ship in your opinion? It's pretty bad. No weapons, crappy borders. A halberd beam that you can't get rid of. I mean, a halberd beam, a Fed. Artillery that you can't get rid of, yeah. What do I want to upgrade? Level 2 hacking. Power. Kind of want to get the weapon, but I think we just get that. He would have lived, but asteroids considered to let a heavy laser shot through it that hit medbay and started a fire. Just FTL things, right? Just FTL things. Well, let's see if we get another value out of Clone Bay with giant alien spiders. Nope, but we do have NG value, so that's good. If there was any jump over here, I'd get all my jumps, but because this guy is not, you know, an inch to the right, I missed out on a whole other jump. I have to go 1, 2, 3, 4. You weren't even mad, just impressed. That's right. Okay, double bombs is actually pretty terrifying. Okay, that's good. I will let him in. Alright, so this will be a great time to practice our micro here. We don't actually win this fight, though, so we're going to have to clone dudes. Unless I send more borders over. Let's send a couple over. Okay. Okay. Only lost one guy, not bad. I'm not going to refresh my NGs, but I am going to refresh my other borders. Yeah, FedC is a crazy difficult ship. Considering the premise of the ship is one-way boarding, you'd expect it to have a DNA bank. FedC? I don't think that was the idea of the ship. Oh wait, yes, one-way boarding. You mean sending Zoltans over to explode and kill. Okay, I think that was the idea of the ship. Yeah, DNA bank. If they were being less trolly when they created the ship, maybe, yeah. Yeah, NG boarding. Doing work. Are we still in the streak cons? We're taking a break from the streak to practice. So what we're doing today is I am practicing my boarding micro. So I feel like I'm not going to make headway progress in my streak if I don't improve some of my play. And I think one of my biggest weaknesses is boarding micro. Crew micro at Harvard no boss. So that's what we're working on today. What's up, Spectre? I think you said hi earlier. I think I missed it. Okay, let's attempt to download because I just need fuel. Okay. Nice. So actually, I don't know if that was the best thing to get offline. Okay. No, same. The streak is not the same as last week. Last week it was 3, and then I died on this ship, and rage quit. Last week, the first day we played Trigon was the day I lost the streak on this ship because of messed up. It wasn't just boarding micro. I actually messed up. I misclicked on a quest that gave away a free crew instead of getting a ship fight for scrap. So last week's failure is what has inspired me to do some practice to try to improve my play. So I'm currently at a streak of 0. So what better time to practice than when you have a streak of 0, right? After you win this run, keep the crew for the next one. Yeah, right? If only. Hey, we finally got some fuel. Have I found that boarding ships are the ones which most often end my streaks? I should have been keeping track of that, honestly. I haven't actually been keeping a track of what ships have killed my streaks. I can kind of remember the most recent ones. Last week's, of course, was this one. I think the one before that was a Slug B run. Was it Slug A or Slug B? I think it was a Slug B run that we had fought through pretty well, but then we just lost our crew on a boarding, a similar thing. So I would say, like off the top of my head, the problem is some of the ships that have boarding are also weak in other areas, like Fed C and Slug B. So I don't know that it's really the boarding completely that I can blame it on, but I would say maybe 40 to 50% of my streaks have been ended by failures in boarding micro. It's just that's a rough guess. I just don't know for sure. Am I now a completely weapon ship? No. We're boarding a lot. But against auto scouts, we usually don't want to board. Except against this ship. I think oh, God, this guy's ship is insane. Cloaking and running away. By the way, fuck you, FTL. God, do I board him? Do I board him? Now I got his piloting offline. Okay, good. His cloaking actually messed up his weapon timing. That's good for us. Please get it before. Okay, good. Okay, we took one damage. It's not the end of the world. I have died the most to Zoltan boarding, police having missiles. I don't know if that's true. Most of your deaths are failure to dodge. Due to failure to dodge. Ship's gonna fly off with my boarders. Well, that's why I went for piloting. Honestly, I wanted to kill the weapons on that ship first, but if I wanted to actually get scrap gains from it, I had to get his piloting offline. So I took a gamble that I wouldn't take a crap load of damage from his shots. Thankfully it paid off. Alright, 112 scrap. Third shield or dodge. Let me get dodge because cloaking is so good. And then we'll get third shield next. Man can dream. 4 Lanius on the ship would be interesting. Yes. Alright, this guy's weapons are crazy. Oh crap, I don't have my... Okay, good. Did we stop him from boarding? We did. I had my power distribution messed up there, so... I'm gonna let that fire. Cloak to make sure that just happened to be lined up with it. Okay. Now we can let them come in here and practice our Dolphin flipping. Actually, although I like that positioning, we're still going to practice it. Yes! Good flip! Good flip! Most of your failed runs are caused by terrible plays. There you go. You know, another thing I feel like I could increase or improve is my ability to move power around to systems that are not these 4 systems. Because every time I need to move power in or out of the systems that are not shields, engines, fuel bay / clone bay or O2, I don't have those memorized. G, H. And then for some reason this is L. I'm gonna guess mind control or artillery is J, and the other one's probably K. Teleporter's G. God, that's another thing I could practice. Let me... Do we have a ship fight? We have an exit beacon. I'm gonna not heal this one. Seems like I've got it now. Well, I need... The thing is, even though I'm getting better and I got it that time, I need it to be automatic. I need it to be automatic like... other things that I've gotten to be close to automatic in this game. That's a great pickup there. No thanks, Abandoned 6. Yeah, the power hotkeys are all home row. The problem is, here's my issue with it. The reason I was messing up with Dolphin Flip because I couldn't get consistency. The systems, you don't always have the same systems after the first 4. That's why I have these pretty well. I'm not perfect at them, but I have these pretty consistent. Anytime you have not teleporter but mind control, then it's not the same numbers. So, or not the same letters on the home row. And that's what I don't like. I think teleporter is always G. And I think cloaking is always H. But if mind control's in there, it'll be like in a different place. And I think that one's going to be either J or K. I've never gotten those consistent. I don't know if Hollow does. I would assume Hollow does, because Hollow's literally a robot. And I mean that in the best possible way. Let's go ahead and get the 3rd shield. Only automatic decision you take is getting pwned by Lanius bombers. Nice. Okay. Nice. Cloak that. There we go. There's a good flip for practice. Get flipped on. There we go. Definitely getting there. I'm gonna probably do this against fights where I don't even need to do it just to get it in my fingers. Need a mnemonic. Cloak is H for hide. There you go. Teleporter is G for go get him. Hacking is L for you lose. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know, man. Okay, there's a store. Do I have anything to sell? I actually have. Oh, I have a halberd beam in my inventory. I didn't even realize. Okay. That could be my boss weapon system right there. There are hotkeys for powering a specific system like hacking, and you can also use hotkeys for system number 5. Not that you're any good with hotkeys. G for go get him, unironically, that's right. Could have done a weapon upgrade there, but I didn't want to do it with my scrap numbers. Okay. Because we're coming up on a store. And what if pre-igniter? I was saying earlier, long-range scanner better than pre-igniter, but I still love a good pre-igniter. So let's. I'm gonna hold off on that. You have hack as N for nope. All right, there you go. Okay, 2. I don't want to. This is one of the things where I accidentally hit 1 when I fat figured 1 instead of 2. And lost me crew. This guy's ship is ridiculous, by the way. He's got the skinny rooms. This is a really shit fight. Okay, we gotta cloak that laser. Yay, Dolphin flip. Cloak it. Okay, we're gonna be able to get some weapons offline here. Let's hack his heal bay. Okay. Should lock him in. That guy might die. I don't know why I just did that. I did it! I did it! I didn't hold shift correctly, but I did it. What I didn't do is manage my power amazingly well there. But hey, nobody died. Again, clone bay is our protection, but nobody died. That is good. That is good. Maybe actually making some progress on what we're trying to do today with our training. We have a distress. Let's go ahead and heal. You tried playing with hotkeys allowed for menu options. You lasted about 15 minutes. Yeah, I feel like if I tried to change it from the default, like it would take me many hours to like relearn it. I think learning the default is what I would need to do to actually make any progress. Because otherwise, you know, anytime I swapped it and have to relearn it or anything, if I'm gonna actually learn the other hotkeys, I'm not gonna focus on those hotkeys today. Today, maybe another time, that's something I'll want to do. But I'm gonna focus on just the crew micro. I need to. It's like this is one thing that inspired me to do this is, you know, I like to watch competitive League of Legends. Call me a nerd, call me whatever, but when I watch professionals play, they'll talk about, yeah, I really sucked at this. And you're like, man, I watched them play. They were good at everything. But they still analyze what they're weak at and practice to improve it. You know, that's the thing that pros do in every sport, you know? And so if I want to be a professional FTL hard mode no pauser, I need to find my deficiencies, focus in on them, and improve them. You know, that's how you get better at anything, right? So that is, we're gonna focus on one aspect of our gameplay today to try to improve. What a nerd, I know, right? You're not familiar with the term crew micro. What does micro mean? Micromanaging crew, God, that's my last fuel, means controlling them in such a way that they don't die when they're fighting enemy crew. That's probably a verbose way of saying it. Pro StarCraft 2 micro is incredible. Absolutely. My brother watches that, and I sometimes watch. That's like, there's macro and there's micro. You know, macro has to do with getting your economy online and planning your build order correctly and, you know, knowing how to counter what your enemy's doing with your build. Micro has to do with micromanaging where your crew are so that only the people with high health are being attacked while your low health guys move to the back but are still doing damage. You know, so micromanaging in this context, in this game, has to do with keeping your crew alive and moving them around the ship, your ship or the enemy ship, without getting them killed. As a German saying goes, Schwächen, Schwächen, Stärken, Stärken. I don't know if I pronounced that right, which translates to improve your weaknesses, improve your strengths. Okay. Sometimes wonder how good FTL no pause micro might be possible if top ST2 players took it on. Alright, we know all the fuel. Do I want to do anything with weapons? Do I want to like get a small bomb? I only have 5 missiles, so probably not. 2 nebula jumps gets me 1 extra. 4 gets me 2 extra jumps. So I'd get 10 if I could go 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. I think I could maybe make this work. And I'll be honest, with how much I rage at FTL, I kind of needed to swap out what I was doing, if otherwise I was going to quit. So I needed to figure out something else I could do to improve my chances of reaching my goals. So it's either I quit FTL, do something completely different, or I bear down and get better at it. So that's what we're trying to do, is bear down and get better at it. Yes, for the last 2 fuel, I was 1 jump away from the store. I know. I know. He's got mind control. That's fine. I'm gonna not use a hacking drone here with Flapless Halberd. Cloak this. What are my goals now in FTL? My overarching goal is I want to get hard mode, no pause, random ships, run the cycle. I want to get all 22, 18, however many ships. I want to win every ship, hard mode, no pause, in a streak once. That is my goal. If I could do that one time, I will say I have beaten FTL. I'm not going to try to go for, you know, world record of 100 ships like, how hollow and everything. But if I can do that once, I will feel like I've accomplished my goals in FTL. 28, that's one. I need to manage you both in a more micro way. What is that called? Microagement. Yes, exactly. Nice office quote. All right, 5, 10, 15, 16, 17. Okay, so that's my goal. That is what I want to make happen if I can. Do I have a list of games that I would like to play but I haven't had the chance? I mean, like I have a wish list on Steam, but I don't like have a list of games anywhere recorded of this is the next game I want to do. I just kind of know which games I want to work on next. And the next game on my list to play again is Satisfactory. That's the next game on my list. I'm actually gonna hack this. Put them in and lock them in. I actually like who's fighting, so I'm not gonna do this. Hack this. Do this. Is that the last of the crew? Good. It was 119 and 117 ships Hollow died on. 119 and 117? It's crazy. We do have ship fights. I'm gonna just event you. By meaning cycle, because it's a random, doesn't mean it's not clear if you would need 28 wins or 100. No, Commodore Paul, the way that the Hard No Pause random cycle works, I forgot the word no repeats. There's a lot of no repeats. So you random ships, so you don't get to choose which order you do them in. But if you random a ship you've already played, you random again until you got one you haven't played. So it's hard mode, no pause, random ships, no repeats. That's the kind of the way that most people who attempt that streak do it. Necro and Hollow and all those people. And Farm and whoever else has done that. Looking forward to Satisfactory, me too. I'm having a hard time not jumping to it early because I really want to play it again. But I am curbing my enthusiasm. That's a show, I think, right? And holding off so I can, when I'm ready to play it, as long as we get one weapon off, we're good. Okay. Okay, he'll be offline. I don't need to swap, but I'm going to for the practice. Very nice. I'm gonna do it again because I don't want that guy there. Okay. Dolphin Flip's also very nice because it kind of evens out where your damage is getting spread too. Not only does it keep him alive, but it kind of evens out the damage. So if I had like level 3 Clone Bay, and they did little enough damage, I could potentially not refresh them, but let's refresh them. Let's just go ahead and do it. Gotta go. All right, Mike Copley. Thanks for your input and help, my friend. You have a good one. We'll see you later. Yeah, you basically hit random until you play a ship you haven't beaten yet. I think that's how Hollow does it. I think Hollow does his streaks like he'll random until he's done the cycle, and then after he's done the cycle, I think he just takes whatever random. You all would know better than me because you all watch Hollow. I don't watch other FTL streamers, so I don't know. If I complete the streak, will I play FTL anymore? Probably. I'll just have to figure out another challenge to do. I might take a break from Hard No Pause and go back to, like, I don't know, as intended challenges, or people have suggested other challenges that I just kind of don't really pay attention to because I'm working on other challenges. The hard mode no pause is what I've been focusing on for a long time. Is artillery and Fed C worth upgrading? Oh, it's if you can't find a weapon, I guess. That's one of those it depends kind of questions. Depends on if you've been able to find other weapons. 17. So that gets me an extra power. Hold on a second. I do need one extra power. Let's go dodge power. Power hacking. Let's do that. That gives us that. when we're not in the half-power nebula, but now that we're going in the half-power nebula, we do this. Denny, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. And also, Sishaline, I missed a follow. Appreciate the follows, my friends. Alright, True's on board. I don't have mind control. Where are they? They're in my O2. Because over here, I'm too slow. Okay, I got there in time. Good. Whew, that was close. Yeah, chain laser and breach missile. I would not invest in upgrading artillery then. You could probably make do with that for a bit. I would wait for a store to actually get scrap gains and see what your options are. But again, it's hard to say. So we do have a fight. You guys are, let's do you three. One of the biggest changes I've had to make just to, you know, try to increase my hard but no pause consistency is I just have to be more patient. I have to do things like, you know, refresh my crew, take training opportunities when it appears. I'm still not great about doing the, you know, dodge training, but I am trying to be better about being more patient. He starts the random no repeat cycle over again. Oh, he does. Okay. So he doesn't just play any ship after that. He does go back to the no repeats. Okay, cool. Yeah, I guess you could get a string of like a whole bunch of really strong ships, or like stealth A a bunch of times in a row, and that would be cheesy. Or the other way, the hard ships in a row. So that makes sense. Yeah, learn how to play Minesweeper. Just go full hollow mode. Cloaking and running away. Okay, it's alright, it's alright, we can counter this. We just don't board this guy. Damn, I don't know which button it is. Thank God he didn't have level 3 piloting. Wow, we are not dodging anything. Okay. Dodge that one though. Take one shot at this. Okay. This will get him. I'm gonna take chances with his piloting being repaired, although I could have seen the repair progress since we had it hacked. Okay. So we got a store. So after getting all those nebula jumps, do I actually get all these jumps? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Actually, I can. Okay. Beautiful. Probably an empty jump, but empty jump could be something. Store could still have like pre-igniter or something good. Oh, this is actually great. Power that I don't have to spend scrap on. Do I have anything to sell the store? Not really. But I would probably sell... I think I'd have to sell a hull laser for pre-igniter. There's also a chance for things like automated reloader. There's still decent stuff we could get. No, I wouldn't buy crew in a store. Oh, are you asking me for your run? Mantising and healing TP in store. I don't know, Pablito. I can't tell you how to play your runs. I can't tell you how to play your runs. There's way too many factors. For me, just isolated answer your questions about if you should do it. Okay, this store is kind of crap though, so get a weapon upgrade. Yeah, Ion Blast online. It's a lot of lasers. What's a lot of lasers? What's up, Lucky Like a Black Cat? We have a flak and a halberd beam. Fun fact, if you have all ships of Type A, you are in the top 4.9% of people who have FTL on Steam. Cool. Okay. I'm gonna go all in on weapon. I mean, yeah. Yes. Yes. Oh, anytime I can actually do my micro correctly, it feels so good. This is the Crystal B. The last ship that a lot of people unlock on their file, on their game, probably. Drone recovery arm. All right. I'm practicing boarding micro today, and this is one of the ships that starts with the 4-person teleporter. So that's why I'm gonna probably play. We'll look through the other teleporting ships after this. I'll probably play one of the weaker ones like Slug B or Fed Z or something. Disrupt my shields. I'm gonna counter that because we should be fine with him only having these weapons. We're safe. You haven't played FTL in forever, but you love this game. It's a great game. Unless it's trolling you and making you hate your life. But even then, it's still a great game. It's just a really trolly game that makes you hate your life. Okay. The Double Doge, is that a mod? Yes, it is. Created by Ren. I don't know if Ren's here, but it is a mascot of the channel. Because we used to say, oh man, I need to doge. Oh, I need to double doge. Oh, I can double doge. Oh, double doge. And then it's a doge with a double door hat. So he's double doge. Double doge is best doge. All right, now here's a tough choice. So Slughome Nebula sucks because slugs cheat and have 5 shields in Sector 7. However, Uncharted Nebulas can be really empty. I do have long-range scanners. What do you all think? Yeah, 5 shield slug ships. However, what slugs do have is more stores than Nebulas do. More stores and ship fights. I have boarding, so maybe 5 shields isn't too bad. Yeah, the counter argument to that is slugs have a lot of crew on their ship, and they're often a bunch of 2 skinny room ships. So, I don't know. You think it's slug because more scrap? I think it's slug. It's going to be a more difficult sector, but high risk, high reward, I guess. Yeah, more fights and more stores. I think I agree with that. Oh, I need to get level 202, you are correct. Okay. He's got hacking. I need to wait to see what he hacks before I board. So if he hacks my teleporter, it screws me. Okay. I need to hack shields. Okay, I got his Columbia offline. Alright. I need more borders. Even though they're NGs. Okay, just make sure he wasn't repairing that. Okay, we're good. Okay, I think we got there. Do this. Go to here. I don't want to deal with that guy. Okay, that should be all his crew dead, right? Okay, good. It's another thing I don't do often enough, I think. I don't send extra borders on fights. I need to get used to sending extra borders when I need to. Slugs don't have Zoltan shields and actually breathe O2. Yeah, that's true. That was another thing. Since we're practicing, we might as well practice hard stuff, you know? This is a practice run, we might as well practice the hard stuff. Actually, since I want to vent you guys, we'll have you do that. Let's see. Thankfully that ion intruder drone didn't get in any really important rooms. The most rare achievement in FTL is the Clash of the Titans. That was the last one I got. I think that's the one where you have to kill 10 rock ships with the crystal ship. That one's so random because you have to get a lot of pirate sectors and rock sectors to even find that many rock ships. Which crew member the remains of your vented crew out the airlock, you think? Well, I think you left out a word there or something. I'm not sure what that question is. Oh, sweeps the remains. Gotcha. If Silly Device were on our ship, he would do it. Let's do that. Okay. Alright, this is a quick fight. We just board right in here. And we'll practice micro. So what we'll do is this. Does that work? Doesn't work because of 2 rooms. Yeah. Okay. Fight ended too quickly for me to practice anything. Okay. Go ahead and do this. Good thing about a vacuum is that it is self-cleaning. That's true. That's a good point. Reminds me of the Friends episode where Monica is using a handheld vacuum to vacuum the outside of her big vacuum. If only there was a smaller one to vacuum this one. You know, vacuums, they can vacuum the vacuums. Imagine if girls appreciated game achievements. You know what? Maybe some girls out there do. You just got to find the right one, right? I don't think I've ever met one that cares about that. But, you know, there's probably one out there somewhere. Maybe. Okay. Alright, Zoltan Shield. Okay, we do have Ion plus Flak, so we'll get through it pretty quickly. Yes, hacking. Don't hack my weapons. Okay, that's a fine hack. Damn, level 2 Clone Bay. Okay, it doesn't look like I need to swap, but let's do it once just to practice. Got it. Okay. I definitely need to heal after that one, unless we have a store. No store, okay. Lanes have a private Lanius only break room on top of the ship. Outside of the ship, eh? That's funny. Who needs O2, honestly? Well, everybody but Lanius, apparently. Hey, what's up? What's this? How are you doing? How are you doing, person with name that is only consonants? How do you say that name? What's so hard about it? No, yeah, don't know why I didn't get that before. Alright, so I could get 4th shield. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm just gonna get a couple of value points while I wait for a potential store that could have good augments. Also get the final weapon upgrade. Let's do like a 3v4 type of thing here. Don't need to cook till this thing goes off. Ah, crap, I didn't have all my people there. Got it. Yes! Haha! I didn't save my other guys, but that was good practice for saving that guy. His crew should all be dead, right? Why does he still have crew? Oh, he boarded me! Frickin' boarded by an NG. I did not... Nobody ever expects the NG boarding. I definitely did not expect it. Okay, there it is. Wow. Well played. Well played, AI. Well played. Nobody ever expects the Spanish Inquisition or the free NG border, that's for sure. The NG Inquisition, that's right. What's up, Imzas? His name seems to be Egyptian. They're also afraid of vowels. Really? The sign of the Lenia's break room says danger airlock. Nice. Just looked up that Monica's vacuum, the vacuum of the mini vacuum. That's like this scene from this cartoon where this guy can't open a WD-40 spray can. He's a small can. Oh yeah, that's from WD-40 on a WD-40. That's a King of the Hill episode, I think. So that's definitely a meme I've seen. All right. Okay, burst laser 2 and a pre-igniter. Now I'm really glad I didn't spend my scraps. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I would have to get rid of whole laser for that. Yes. Beautiful, man. Beautiful. All right. It's kind of expensive, and I don't know if I'll get full shield and 8th weapon power by doing that. Man, this has been a really good sector. Slug was definitely the right choice. I say right before I died to a crazy slug ship, probably. But we still have half of Sector 7 and Sector 8. We might be able to get both those online. I mean, fine. Is this POG, as the kids say? What? Okay, long range scanners. And there. Okay, we'll cloak the bomb. Oh, I didn't because I was busy microing. Okay, so we'll want to use this guy's thing once the last guy comes in here. There we go. Perfect. You're not going anyways, anyway, sir. You're not going anywhere. Okay, ship fight. So these guys refresh, but not the guy who's almost full health. If DM Colin says, as the kids say, I have a feeling he knows Monty Python references. If you hang out on Twitch and say, as the kids say, you probably know Monty Python references. Because old people love Monty Python, right? By old people, I mean anyone over 30, I guess. I don't know. Although kids under 30 probably know Monty Python, right? Kids, adults, people. Alright, here's our first actual slug ship. At least it does have a 4-person room. No heal bay, so this is actually not the worst ever. Oh, damn it! Frickin' frack, I keep screwing this up. Keep leaving a guy in here, and it was the guy who didn't have his ability available. Okay, we could get ahead. Now we can swap out here. This has not been the best fight ever. Energy boarding party, go. Finish them, please. Okay. That was not the best. But also, I forgot to hit that one button. I forgot to hit enter, and that kind of screwed up my entire thing. I was missing one crew. But I didn't lose crew, so it's fine, it's fine. How do you decide which crew you went? You vent? It's my boarding crew. If they're below like 50% or 70% health, I vent them. I think Britnoth gets into full every time he knows there's a fight coming up. But I like to keep them with some health. I think I don't go to the store. All I care about is getting scrap so I can fully upgrade everything. So let's go ahead and actually just do that. We have our full weapon system online. What's up, Silly Device? How are you doing, my friend? The Latin lesson on Life of Brian absolutely killed you. I've only seen Life of Brian like once, so I don't remember that. Okay, now we can 2v1. I used the wrong place. Okay, no clone bay, that's all I care about. Perfect. No doges for me. Good flip. Good flip. I don't even have full weapon training yet. So like now these guys are all like less than half HP, and I know I have a ship fight coming up, so we might as well refresh them. We lose their training, but with the special ability on the crystal dudes, it doesn't bother me as much to lose their fighting training. Ion Bomb bombed your clone base, your Mantis Bay was cloning, or your Mantis were cloning. FTL, man. It's freaking FTL. Okay, I need to wait for the final guy to be cloned so I don't run off with him in the clone bay again. You're doing a bunch of obscure Monty Python references. Yeah, I probably won't get all of them. If it's Holy Grail, I'll get it. If it's not Holy Grail, there's like a 50-50 that I'll get it. Like, I know Dead Parrot Sketch and Pointed Sticks and, you know, Spanish Inquisition and Silly Walks, but I don't know all of the other ones. I know random ones. Let's get power. We're hoping to get Force Field and Power Final Sector. Okay. Okay, no heal bay, so that's good. 3v4 for practice. There. I am a shrubberer. That guy. Is that what he says? Shrubbery skits, great. Do I have a silly walk? That would be some good content for YouTube. I haven't practiced my silly walk now. Coming up with a silly walk off the top of my head. I don't know if I got one. Well, tip. You can also use lockdown ability to keep them locked in when they want to go to the med bay. Yeah, I've done that multiple times this run. It's definitely one of the strongest abilities of this ship. Crystal lockdown is the most overpowered boarding ability, I would say. But yes, I definitely know that you can lock them out of getting in the med bay. Okay. All right. You know what? If there's a bunch of jumps, ship fights up here, we're diving this sector. Refuse. He's got cloaking. He's got some really strong weapons. Okay, good. He's probably got a couple dudes left. The last guy come in here. This guy's got really good weapons. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Yeah, that work. Okay. I think we lock him in. We get him? Yes. Nice. Beautiful. All right, cool. That's pretty good micro there. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, we definitely dived this sector. Part of the reason we're able to take these fights, even get them this low, is because we are refreshing them so they have full health going into each one of these fights. So it's definitely worth doing the refresh here. Medbay seems like a space toilet of a special kind. When Crystal crew member is locked inside, you have a problem. Okay, sure. Whoops. I will say this is definitely longer runs. I might only get 2 runs in today with me using so much like just time to practice, and boarding runs are just longer in general, I think. One question: why do you event your crew with 85% health? So that they'll be at full health at the next fight. You don't get if you're fighting with 4 dudes against like 6 on the enemy ship, even if you can make it like a 4v2 or 4v3, you might have them die over there. So refreshing your boarding crew is almost always the right choice late game when they have so many extra crew. According to some people who play this a lot and my experience. If they're below like 70%, I'm venting them with a guaranteed ship fight coming up. Refreshing does take a lot of time, it definitely does. 3 borders, and they're shutting off my clone bay. I can't have that. They also have my patrol in my O2. Clone bay offline. I don't know if I can crew kill this. I think I'm not going to crew kill this. Okay, yeah, I don't want to mess with it. They have a clone base, so they had their extra borders over there. They have cloaking. They had pretty good weapons. I think not doing the crew kills fine there. Reconstruct a teleporter, yeah, Cloud Warthog, but again, there's a lot of debate. Well, at least on my channel. I used to value reconstructive teleporter more. A lot of the opinions I hold on hard mode no pause stuff now is influenced by Britnoff, who has done a ton of hard mode no pause. He says reconstructive is always a waste. I think. I'm pretty sure he says that it's always a waste. And I see where he's coming from with that. And the more I play hard mode no pause, the more I see what he's talking about. Because if you just refresh them, you lose a little bit of training. It usually is kind of not as valuable as some people might think it might be. Okay, get mind control offline. Alright, I think we can board this. Okay. How did you get that back offline? That was a tough one. 1 health left on 2 of those guys. All right. You're below 50%. Let's go in there. There you go, Britnoth. Reconstructed teleport is a luxury. It does nothing outside of Lanius. I think if you lose 1 single point in all your training slots, it's not really a big deal to refresh them. 1 HP clutches, and then we refresh them. Yeah, on ships with Clone Bay, I used to really like getting reconstructive, and I still like to get it if I have enough scrap. But it's a lot lower on my list than it used to be. Especially if I'm improving my hard mode no pause, teleporting micro to the point where I can keep them alive without having to rely on that, you know? So it's kind of like scrap recovery armor. It's a win more thing. It's good if you have enough, but if you're behind, it's not going to help you a lot. Okay, this is kind of a... I mean, I guess we get to sell this, so it's kind of worth 2 repair or the dive. Alright, that's nice. I probably don't board this next guy. Let me actually spread my dudes out in case they have mind control. Let's actually get a guy over here. In case they board me over here. And just prepare to dive and kill. When your crew dies and gets cloned, they lose not just 1 point in their training. They lose... Oh wait, they don't have any SB yet. God, I forget the exact number. Britnoth probably knows. Okay, where'd they board? Over here. %10 of the training, which is 1 combat kill. There you go. I will have mastered the boarding when I have successfully captured a crew with 4 crew members remaining at 1 HP. Captured a ship. What? You can't capture ships in this game. What do you mean? You mean crew killed a ship? With all of my crew at 1 health remaining? Eh, maybe. Alright, so all I want is 1 power, and we have everything I could possibly want on this ship. I guess if I do find the store, I can sell my long-range scanners. Okay. I didn't refresh my crew after the last one. That's good. Okay. That wasn't even the greatest. I could have microed that better. For 7 long-range scanners, remember first the map configuration. Well, yeah, but Sector 8, you often don't have that many choices anyway, so we'll see. We'll see if that becomes a factor at all. I guess it probably won't. So level 3 cloaking, power and level 3 cloaking. That's another thing that I might want to start investing more often into. Level 3 cloaking. Preparing to write GG. Okay. This. And actually, I probably don't want another straight up power. I think I just want to do crew teleport. I mean, hooking and backup battery. Vent the human, always vent the human. Repair is free stuff, but it could be a dive right after, so let's just skip the repair since we don't need the repair. Dolphin flip just for practice. And again, one more practice. Nice. All right. All right, not a dive. All right, let's just go these two lower guys. Actually, these three lower guys. The reason our run has taken this long is because of refreshing our crew with Clone Bay over and over. Just killing for the HP? Yeah. That's, late game when the enemies have 5-6 plus crew, you need full health crew even with crystal lockdown to win the fight. If I had Mantis, maybe it'd be better, but my boarding crew is not the best. I mean, three crystal crew is actually really good, but I have a human on my boarding crew, so if he's not at full health, he's not winning a fight. These are leech strats here, people. Leaked. Super leech strats. Don't lull until you try it. Okay. Okay, cloak this laser, although it might never get to fire with just locking it down. Got to fire once, it's fine. Okay, now we're good. Now we let him in. Come in and die. See, look at this. If my human was not at full health, he would not have won this fight. Or there was a chance he didn't win the fight. But since he's at full health, he's far enough ahead that even after fighting that guy, he had enough health to not die. So since we don't have to have reconstructed teleport, we've got to kind of do that. Oh, wow. Free that. Okay. Ship fight, then we heal. If there's not a ship fight guaranteed right after, sometimes I won't heal them up or vent them. But okay, so we're gonna get this, and then the last thing will be level 3 Clone Bay. A free pike beam, yes, free that. So useful, so useful. All right, so how are we gonna crew kill on phase 1 of the boss? Just board and shields and hack it. Lock it down and hack it, probably. Do you have a strat you like to use, Britnoth, for boarding on the boss with crystals? I remember there was some O2 strat. I think that was Lanius that no, not Britnoth, Farb did. Some boarding on the O2 and hacking the O2. Destroy medbay, TP into medbay? Maybe. Pike beam cringe. Pike beam's not cringe, but it's just it's no halberd beam, man. If I didn't already have an amazing 8-power weapon system, maybe I would actually think about using it. Usually do the hack missile and slow play it. Okay, so hack missile and slow play it, so that we never get hit by any missiles. Okay, okay, I like that. I like that. And where would I want to board? Maybe I would want to... Well, if I board in the heal bay, I think there's one crew always sitting in the heal bay. Maybe I'd board like cloaking or something to get that offline. Have I thought of implementing channel points in the stream casino to make bets on runs? I've thought about it. Since I already have a bot that has channel points, it would take me some work to get that done, so I haven't done it yet. I think I'm gonna board in cloaking. Okay, that's a hack we can take. It's not the best, but we'll take it. Okay, lock them in. Okay, so slow play, it means I'm gonna need to get my guys healed here. Get my guys cloned. Okay, I can't watch chat for a bit, people, so excuse me while I don't kill him. Cloak him up for the next one. We let the missile go off so I can cloak. And then we go back to boarding. Our lockdown is up on 2 dudes. There we go. That should win that. Just need to lock them in for long enough. We dodged 0 ions is the reason we took that damage. Unlucky. Okay, I don't want to kill the last guy. I left one guy alive on purpose. I don't actually have Zoltan shield bypass on this ship, so that is one thing. Okay, we took 1 damage and killed all but 1 crew. That's pretty good, phase 1. Pretty good. How's the boarding micro coming along? Better, 6 cubes. We've had some good practice today. We're on this first run. We're going to do another ship with a 2-person boarder after this to practice a more difficult ship. This is probably the strongest boarding ship. One of the strongest boarding ships. Doesn't start with any weapons, so you have the extra tool of crystal lockdown, which makes this ship probably the easiest boarding ship to be successful on. I don't know. 1 damage phase 1 is insane. It is good. Insane would be 0. We had unlucky dodges, which might have been because their hacking came back up and they hacked my engines or something, but still, I like it. The fact that we got all their crew killed during that phase feels really good. Maybe Mantis next. Mantis is really strong. It's got a small bomb with support, so it's almost too strong. I feel like I don't have as much issues getting wins on that one. So I think what I really want to go with is one of the tough ones like Slug B or Fed C. You're not doing phase 1 with no damage on a boarding ship? I mean, we almost did. You can. Actually, I'm gonna board the side room with these 2 guys. Am I gonna do that? I do have a boarding drone I'm gonna have to deal with. You know what, actually, let's just keep our boarders to deal with the boarding drone. I don't think there's any huge reason we need to board him. Phase 3, yes. Phase 2, I don't think so. Yeah, everybody in the chat gets channel points through DeepBot. So there's a gambling thing. People in chat can tell you how it works. It's guaranteed if you take out the ion and beam weapons first. Yeah. Yeah, if I had done that instead of gone directly onto this ship. That would have been the way to do it. Level 3 cloaking will last long enough if I turn the auto fire off there, I believe. Yeah, we're good. Should be at damageless phase 2 now. Nice. Clean, very nice. Let's see here. Alright, 35 scrap. All we can get is power, okay. So, I don't have the mind control counter. Because I got hacking, purposely did not take the mind control counter, so... I'm going to tell Engie to move to... backup battery, and then jump. What else do we need to do? We could just kill off whoever's the mind control person. Okay. You know what? Actually, I'm just going to allow him to do that. If I'm through already, we go ahead and just board down here. Yeah, we only dodged one of those, or dodged none of those actually. No more missiles, very good. All right. Well, the ship is strong, man. GG cookie time. Ship is strong. If I can get the micro down, I feel like I might have the most success with boarding ships if I can just get consistently good with the micro. Hey, thanks for the 500 bits, Consul. Cheering 500 cookies. Alright. I'm not going to record this as a streak because I'm not choosing the ships at random. Let's check the score. This is a practice day. 61-41. My goodness. Just think if I had had those skills when we played this ship last week and died. Clone base super worth it? Yeah, absolutely. I'm still not sure if I should have bought it earlier before I got weapons. Because I think we got kind of lucky with weapons after not getting it. I mean, that high score of freaking long-range scanners, man. I don't understand anybody saying long-range scanners. I only buy it mid-game if I'm ahead. Like, to me, long-range scanners are just always worth it. All right, my friends. Well, time for one more run. Doubtful 2, since we're just practicing today. So I'm going to quickly take a break, stand up, stretch, use the restroom, come back. We will do some more practicing. Try a weaker boarding ship and see if we can continue to get our boarding micro improved. So y'all rock. Be back in just a bit, my friends.